Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Nicholas Earl, and welcome back to another episode of Earl Sports Bets. And today, we've got a decent sized college basketball slate to go over. But first, a recap of yesterday. Um, we went 4-4. We're going to go over game by game here. We had a win from Davidson minus 12.5 against St. Joe's. They won 80-66. Butler did not come through for us at +2. They lost by 12, 57-69. Miami, they did really bad against a not good Boston College team. They lost 62-84. Did not cover the -3. Ohio got it done against Miami of Ohio. The -8.5 cashed when they won 78-61. We had Bowling Green disappointed last night against Ball State. The -7.5 obviously did not cash because they lost 64-88. Florida came in for us though with their win 72-63 over Ole Miss, cashed the -3.5. Our best bet of the night, Oklahoma -8, cashed when they destroyed TCU 82-46. Wasn't even close there. And then USC won in overtime but did not cash the -14.5 versus Cal Riverside. A very disappointing game there for USC. But we ended up going 4-4 last night. So a very meh night. So let's get back on the right foot here with today's slate. We have 7 plays for you guys. So let's get right into it as we start here at a 2 o'clock game. Some A10 action. We have a lot of A10 action today. 3 different games I'll be talking about for the A10 conference. But we're going to head to Virginia Commonwealth versus George Washington. It's a 10-point spread. VCU coming in 9-3, 2-1 in the A10. George Washington also 2-1 in the A10, but 3-7 overall record. And we're looking at VCU here. I just think they're going to dominate this game. They're going to take care of business, and they're going to win by double digits. Give me VCU here, -10 versus George Washington. Next, we keep it in the A10 conference as we head to Dayton as they play Duquesne. It's a 6.5-point spread, -275 for Dayton, +230 for Duquesne. And Dayton coming in 6-3, 2-2 in the A10. Duquesne is also 2-2 in the A10. With a 3-3 record, so a lot of very close teams here in the A10 conference. But we're going to be going with the dog here for the +6.5. My model has Dayton winning by 1.7 points, which creates a 4.8 points of value on this line for Duquesne. So we'll be looking to take them with the +6.5 points. Next, we head to a matchup here in the Big Ten. We have Northwestern taking on The Ohio State University, -8, or an 8-point spread, -350 for Ohio State, +280 for Northwestern. Ohio State coming in 9-3, but 3-3 in the Big Ten Conference, so they enter Big Ten Conference undefeated. Northwestern 6-4 overall, 3-3 as well in the Big Ten. So very close conference match here. And we're looking at Ohio State -8. My model has them winning by 13.3 points, creating 5.3 points of value on the slate. So a nice little bit of value here for the Ohio State against Northwestern today. Next, we head back to the A10 conference because we can't seem to get away from the A10 right now. With Rhode Island taking on UMass, a 2.5-point spread, -140 for Rhode Island, +120 for UMass. And Massachusetts coming in 3-3, 2-1 in the A10 conference. Rhode Island 3-2 in the A10, 6-6 overall. And we are looking at Massachusetts here, UMass +2.5 and +120. My model has Massachusetts winning by 2.8 points, which means that the favorite should be flipped here. So we get 5.3 points of value on UMass, and then we get 2.8 points of value on that +120. So we're looking at UMass here at home against Rhode Island. Next, we have a matchup in the SEC. We have Arkansas heading to LSU. 2.5-point spread, -135 for LSU, +115 for Arkansas. LSU coming in 8-2 on the season, 3-1 in SEC play. When Arkansas coming in 2-1 on the season, 10-1, 10-2 on the season. Wow, 2-2 in SEC play. So it should be a good game here. 10-2 and 8-2 team. Plus match, and we're gonna go with LSU here. My model has them actually winning by 7.2 points, creating a solid 4.7 points of value on this line for LSU. So we're going to go with the Tigers here, -2.5 at home against Arkansas in the SEC. Next, we head to a little bit of a smaller conference here at the Southland Conference. Wow. As Lamar heads to Sam Houston State, it's an 8.5-point spread. We don't have a money line for this, but that's no big deal. Sam Houston State coming in 9-5, 3-0 in the Southland Conference. Lamar coming in 3-9, 2-2 in Southland Conference play. And we are looking at Sam Houston State here, -8.5. My model has them winning by 13.9 points. So we're getting 5.4 points of value from this line. So we are looking at Sam Houston State here, -8.5 against Lamar. And then our final game of the day, the marquee matchup of the night. We get number 15, Texas Tech, heading to Texas to take on number 4, Longhorns. And this is going to be a fun game. 2.5-point spread, -145 for Texas, +125 for Texas Tech. Texas coming in 10-1 on the season, 4-0 in Big 12 play. Texas is 10-1, 4-0. Texas Tech coming in 10-3, 3-2 in Big 12 conference play. So this is a huge conference matchup here between Texas Tech and Texas, and we are looking at the dog here. Texas Tech +2.5 and +125. My model has them winning by 3.2 points, creating 5.7 points of value on that line, and 3.2 points of value on the +125 money line. So we are looking at Texas Tech here to knock off number 4 Texas tonight at 9 o'clock in that matchup. Let's quickly go over our plays for the day, and then we will wrap up this video here. We have VCU -10 against George Washington. We have Duquesne, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, I'm sorry, +6.5 against Dayton. Ohio State's -8 versus Northwestern. UMass +2.5 and the +130 against Rhode Island. We have LSU -2.5 versus Arkansas. Sam Houston State -8.5 versus Lamar, and Texas Tech +2.5 and the +125 versus Texas. That is going to just about do it for this video. If this information was helpful to you guys at all, feel free to hit that thumbs up button and be sure to subscribe to the channel. We are at, I think, 213 subscribers, and we are growing each and every day. We have daily content on this channel. We have the NFL playoffs coming up this weekend. We have college basketball every single day. College football starting back up next season. UFC in just 3 days. I should have a video coming out for that soon. Then we have esports. My brother will be covering that when the LEC, LCS, and Counter-Strike comes back out. We have NBA each and every day covered by my brother. WNBA in a few months. We have NHL starting today. I'm so excited. That video should be coming out in the next few hours. And then MLB in just a few months. But that is going to basically do it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, and let's cash some tickets tonight in college basketball. Get back on the right foot. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.